What's up guys, Brad here, and today we're going to be doing a beginner's guide for Marvel Snap. So when you boot up the game, this is basically what you're going to be looking at. And as you can see here, the screen kind of goes through, and this has got some pretty artwork and whatnot. But this is pretty important. Featured location, this is a hotspot, which means that it's going to be coming up a little bit more often. So you're going to be wanting to use this to your advantage by actually playing decks that are maybe catered around whatever the location does. So as you can see here, the on reveal effects happen twice at this location, so we're going to be wanting to do a little bit more of an on reveal deck if we can. And but before we jump into any of the deck building cards and whatnot, let's actually get acquainted with the basic the screen, right? What you're going to be looking at right when you start the game up. So you're gonna have, and because I feel like this is something that I had to like stumble through. I'm like, where do I have my missions or my collection? How do I get to this stuff? So your missions, upper right hand corner here, you can click on this and it will have your daily missions right here. You can have your daily challenges. You're gonna get different missions and whatnot. As you can see here, in 31 minutes, I'm gonna have 2 more missions to complete if I want to. And I don't know exactly the time period that is, but like every few hours you basically get some 2 missions. So you can go through that. And then there's also the season pass missions. So you can see here, you get different experience for complete of like winning a certain amount of matches, playing ongoing cards, 1,000 powers worth of cards, different stuff like that, right? So then the experience, you're like, okay, well, where's the season pass? Which, pretty easy. Upper left hand corner, it says season pass right there, right? So click on that. And this is something that is basically, you get some of it for free, right? It's not all going to be unlocked for you. So for right now, tentatively, it costs 500 gold to unlock the season pass and the complete season pass. And you do get some gold for free. As you can see here, I have 450 left over after purchasing the season pass and getting these rewards here. So they give you enough as of right now to purchase 1 season pass, and hopefully, more as you kind of go along. That would be kind of nice. And I feel like gold isn't as useful because of, which we'll get to when we see the shop. If they give enough for the season pass, I feel like that's the main incentive right now, is to just buy the season passes. For the most part, you've got gold boosters, credits, and that is it. And then there's also right here card variants too. So your card variants are the different artwork on the background, and then you also have avatars too, which just are kind of fancy, what your character shows here, right? So you could click up there where your guy is, and you could choose any one of them that you want, whatever flavor of the month that you feel, whatever I guess calls out to you, right? So as I was saying, I feel like I'm kind of going through a lot of this fast, but I'm trying to keep this as brief as possible. So when you're in the shop here, this is where you could spend your gold, and if you want to purchase some more, right? So I personally would stray away from buying it myself unless you're buying a special art variant, because that I feel like is something that could be worth. One, you're benefiting the developers and helping the game out, keeping it alive if you do enjoy the game. And maybe there's just some certain cards that you love and you're like, hey, you know what, I really want to rock out this Doctor Strange card, right? It looks really cool, whatever, or Ant-Man, whatever. So this seems to rotate on a either 12 to 24 hour basis, these special offers. I don't know exactly how it is, but there's only 6 of them, and they switch up. So you always got your variety there. The fast upgrade here is something I want to completely throw a red flag up for newbies, right? So when you first start the game, which is what I did, and you're gonna be like, wow, I got a ton of credits, and you realize that when you upgrade cards, you then get collection levels. And the collection levels are what you need to unlock more cards. And I'm just trying to get as many cards as possible. You're like, well, wait a minute, I got 250 extra, so I'm gonna upgrade this to Odin right here. But no, be patient. It's worse to do that than it is to actually just save your credits and use them as you naturally level up your cards, which is why right now I have 5 cards, which the credit system is pretty off right now, I feel. But I feel like it's one of the reasons why I have 5 cards right now that are available to upgrade, but I don't have enough credits because I wasted a lot of them on those fast upgrades. So personally, to me, I think this is a big time no, unless you're going to be one of the people that just wants to drop the money on the game, buying 500 credits for 400 gold, which to me does not seem like it's worth it 100%. But you know, like I said, totally up to you guys. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the shop really to talk about. Down here, this is your collection, and we've already gone over it. So as you can see though, cards have different borders. So they did mention this, but I'll go over it very quickly. So the white border is a base card, right? So your base card has, you know, it's not doing anything, and it only costs you 25 actual credits to upgrade this card. So technically the cheapest way to upgrade to get to like the next like 2 levels is by upgrading 2 base cards, and obviously you're gonna run out of base cards, but you know, that is the cheapest way technically. So yeah, there's the base cards, then it goes to green, which will be right here. The green is going, well, I guess technically that's a base card, but common, base, whatever, common card. This is an uncommon card. So an uncommon card is green and actually breaks to the border, which is what you see here. So it costs 100 to upgrade from an uncommon to a rare, which is the blue border. The blue border is right here, and as you can see, it kind of gets a little bit more 3-dimensional. You can see your hand kind of looks like it's kind of poking out a little bit more, coming to the screen and whatnot. So just adds a little more 3rd-dimensional depth to the card. And then you get to finally the epic cards. I believe it's 200 to get to an epic. And then as you can see, kind of a little more animated and whatnot. And also they go up at different levels for the collection levels too. And finally the last one, which I haven't gotten to, but the legendary card, it costs 300 and ups your collection level by 6. So yeah, pretty interesting. So this is, I would say, something that's tough. A lot of people are going to be telling you about deck building and whatnot, but I want to show you actually the collection level, which is where you unlock the cards. So as you can see, you go all the way down here, and this is where we start off. So you get 1 card, and then it starts becoming, you know, you're just getting cards, and then here you start to go every other, you get cards and credits and boosters and whatnot. So here's the thing, your starting point is going to look completely different than anybody else's. So you might not get Khazar until all the way up to like level 100 or something, right? Like there's a chance. Some people have unlocked cards that I don't have, like as the first 3. So it just kind of shows you that there's a bit of a randomness, so you need to at least understand a little bit of the gameplay mechanics of the game before you start looking up decks and whatnot. So I definitely encourage you to build your own decks, have fun, and just enjoy the game. So maybe you're wondering what boosters are. Boosters basically just give you levels to upgrade a card as well. So nothing really fancy with that. So and maybe I already said that, but anyways. So after the season pass and the collection level here, you also do have your rank. So you do get some stuff from the ranks. As you see here, level 5 you get a card back, and then you get 100 credits at level 10, 10 boosters at 20, 200 credits at 30, 20 boosters at 40, a avatar at level 50, 300 credits at level 60, and another avatar at 70, 500 at 80, 500 gold at 90, which is pretty big. And then you get another nice avatar at 100. So realistically though, I feel like it's pretty straightforward, and honestly, like I said, definitely do your homework, and you can actually win games early on because a lot of people you're going to be going against are in the same level as you. Just know the game, understand the environments, understand the locations of what's being played. And a card like Hulk that's just raw stats is completely playable early on. So don't be like, oh, well, you know, kind of like Magic the Gathering or Hearthstone, where a card that has no text is virtually unplayable all the time. This, in the early stages, is not. So problem is going to come when you're at like my point where I'm starting to go against people that clearly have a lot more cards than me and are playing some of the higher end meta decks and whatnot. So there definitely are meta decks out there, so something to think about. But anyways, last few things here. You can sort the cards different ways. And right here is a way for you to filter, so you can look at the on-reveal cards, you can look at no abilities right here, and you can also see all of the cards that are in the game as of right now that are not owned. And I'm wondering if it also shows because I actually haven't looked at this. Base card required to play with. Oh, so it's a variant as well. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's basically all. I don't think that there's anything else I can go over, but yes, actually, I do have one more thing to go over, and that is in the deck creation. So really quickly, if you click up the top where the name is, you can actually customize your card back here. If you click on it, you can choose any card back that you want. We can equip the green one if we want. You can rename the deck, obviously, right there. I'm sharing it, whatnot, and obviously you just build. You know, put the cards in that you want, and there you go. Pretty straightforward. So anyways, that will do it for this Marvel Snap beginner's guide. Let me know in the comments below what you think, and if you want to see more Marvel Snap content. So like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time.